You know, Lake Amistad is one of those places that I have fished a ton over, say, the past 10 years, but the last 2 or 3 years, I've not gone there very much. The fishing had gotten a lot tougher over there. And I don't really have any ideas. Lakes a lot of times go in cycles. And so when I heard the fishing had really gotten good there again, I decided, man, we got to go down there. It's one of my favorite places to fish. Incredibly clear water. Usually there's some kind of wood in the water, you know, bushes, a brush of some kind. And then there's grass. And I heard the grass was really good, so I was extremely excited. So I just stuck my trolling motor down, and there's, you know, what do I start with? Well, for me personally, I don't think there's any wrong bait. I mean, until you throw something for a little while, kind of get a feel for it, see what it looks like in the water, there's no wrong bait. I think I'm actually gonna start with a swim jig, and I'm gonna get up in that brush and see if I can get a bite up there. And if I don't, heck, I'll come out here and fish grass. But trial and error is the only way to do it. The cool thing about that lake is you can generally catch fish anywhere on that lake. It's not like you got to be in a certain part. You don't have to be in a certain creek. I fished down there when it was really good, and I'd call it starting to get really good again. And you can just catch them anywhere. Catch them on any point, catch them on any drop, any break. I mean, it's just a place that fish equally move throughout the lake. Some lakes are like that. Some lakes are spot lakes where you got to find the exact right spot. But basically, you know, we caught them in those drains, and it ended up being a pattern for us. We actually found 3 different drains that had fish in it. They were kind of in the middle at the lowest part of that drain, and that was the best fishing for us. I think I could have run all over the lake in that window of time I was there and caught fish the same way. First rattle out of the box, swim jig. I've been at it for probably 10 casts, and not a great big one, 1 3/4 pounds, almost 2 pounds. Strike King swim jig. I'm just throwing something that I can cover some water with. There's a start. We fished around, threw the swim jig for a little bit, didn't get any more bites, and then we started working out into that grass. And it wasn't very long, you know, maybe an hour into the day, I kind of get in a drain. And basically what it was, when I say a drain, is it was the very bottom part of kind of a flat bay. It's the lowest part of it. It was the deepest part of that bay. And bam, I get a bite. Then I catch another one. And both of those were on a KVD 2.5. The grass wasn't that deep right there. And I kind of worked out and then just started catching them. There's one. Good fish. It's going on now. Out here in the very middle of this bay. And you kind of wonder what's there when you're looking at the middle. Oh, stay hooked up, dude. Not a giant, barely hooked. Ah, but he made it in. That's a pretty good fish right there. Fat, healthy fish. See that? Short and fat. I love it. But hey, they're biting and we got to get back out there.
Do you have a question for Clark? Maybe you'd like to see him fish your favorite lake. Reach out to him on Facebook or check out fishingendhuntingtexas.com and follow his blog.